YouTube, it's Afronique, and this is my lock update for months 1 year, 8 months, 1 year, 9 months. Combined video since I missed out doing my updates last month. So, starting last month, I've just been trying to work out what my routine is going to be now that I am drying my hair with a hair dryer. And so what I did last month was, when I washed my hair, I only used my dread shampoo. Those of you may know that I actually have 3 separate shampoos. I have my Detox, which is a clarifying shampoo, my Dreads, which is just a regular shampoo, and then my black soap shampoo. So I'm trying to cut back on using so many shampoos in my hair. For one thing, I'm trying to avoid buildup. And then also, I'm realizing as far as clarifying shampoo, I don't put a lot of stuff in my hair that I shouldn't too much need to use a clarifying shampoo. And then with my black soap shampoo, the fact that it's not clear is scaring me. So again, I'm avoiding using it because I don't want to leave any kind of build-up, colors, whatever, in my hair. So I just used my dread shampoo last month and then just washed my hair once as opposed to washing it twice. And then as far as drying it, I tried to do a braid out with it. So I ended up, I dried my hair for an hour with the braids in, and then they still weren't dry. So then, and I had it on high heat. And so I gave up because I'm not really one to want to sit under a dryer for a long time. I don't really like to put that much heat on my hair. So I just went ahead and took the braids down and then sat under the dryer for 45 minutes on high heat with the low fan. So, and then looking at what I just did for this month, because I just washed my hair like a few days ago. What I did was I actually was able to sit under the dryer for 30 minutes and sat under for 30 minutes, low fan and cool heat, which I like that better. That's way better for me to just do 30 minutes and to not even have it on full as far as the heat, how hot it is. And so one thing I realized is that I'm not sure about is there's a possibility that I've stretched my locks, because it seems like my locks are longer than what they should be. Like if you kind of look kind of in general with locks, it seems like people's hair really grows after the 2-year mark. Between years 2 and 3 that you really get a lot of growth, and it just seems like I progressively have had good growth from month to month. So originally I thought it was because I started my locks when I was pregnant. I was a month pregnant when I started my locks. I didn't know I was pregnant yet, but I was. And so with the hormones with that, you get a lot of good hair growth. So I was like, oh, that's why, my hair has grown so much. But Phyllis, the video loctician, she actually recommends that her clients do not style their hair for the first 1 to 2 years, because with the styling, you're kind of stretching your hair out during the time that your hair is trying to condense. So you can end up permanently stretching it. So I kind of wonder, because I've styled my hair ever since they were about 6 months old, if I did stretch them with that. So I'm not sure. I'm not really sweating it, only from the aspect of I want to make sure that I have healthy locks. But other than that, I like my locks, so I'm not going to really sweat it. And I know eventually, even though I plan on having my locks for life, is the plan. I also know I'm not the type of person to be like stepping on my locks because they're so long. So that means at some point, depending on how well my hair grows, I guess, I will need to cut them so that they're not that long. So I know eventually if I did stretch them that, eventually the stretched out part will be cut off. Hopefully that makes sense. And then, let's see, the other thing I have learned with my hair is that I kind of feel like it's in that awkward stage to where, like, a lot of times I feel like it's all, like, in my hair and stuff. Not in my hair, it's in my face. I'm like, oh, my hair is too long, it's all in my face, I'm tired of it. And it's kind of just like, it's kind of that in-between phase to where it's not really short, but it's not really long. So some of the styles and stuff that I could kind of do where you kind of just kind of throw your hair up a little bit and just let it kind of lay down as it, if that makes sense. You can kind of just put your hair up in a way and it will lay down. It will kind of stick out more so, I guess. And then it'll be cute, but now my hair is too long to do that type of stuff. So it's kind of like, oh, my hair is too long, I want it shorter. I'm not going to cut it though, but that was just kind of my feelings that I got starting last month. I was like, oh, this stuff is too long. And then my other thing that happened starting last month was I learned exactly what it was that I had forgot about the water here in Washington. Is that the snow carries metal to the water here. So in the winter, you can get build up in your hair from that. And so I've actually, until this winter, I was doing okay with it. And then all of a sudden I just had like this, I think it was like white. I can't remember if it was more white or kind of grayish. I think it was white. Like a really bad white buildup in my hair. Okay, because I still see a little bit of like a grayish color in my hair. My hair just doesn't look as black as it used to, and I don't know, it's between, I either have a little bit of that left or again it's the root bulb thing that's just driving me crazy. So I'm not sure, but I hope it's all out because that was annoying. So actually what I have to keep doing during the winter time is I have to actually use distilled water for my hair, which is annoying because I really like using my shower head because I really feel like I can really rinse my hair really good with that. So it's kind of like warming up the distilled water so I don't have to put cold water on my head and, just pouring it over my head using a cup. So it's not as convenient, and I don't like it as much as the way I normally wash my hair. But I don't want that stuff in my hair, so I got to do what I got to do. And then, so going more so into this past month, what I did, I latched my hair recently, and so I've actually learned some things that I was doing wrong when it comes to latching my hair. I realized that, let me see if I can pull one out so I can explain it. I do 2 rotations, as I explained in my other video. And so, going north to south, and then, what I do I do east to west or west to east? I do one of those. But, so anyway, in an attempt to not go through the same spot when I'm latching my hair, because when you do that, you get the little Y in your head, the little Y in your locks. What I realized I was doing was I was actually going at an angle. Therefore, when I do that, I'm no longer going like regular north to south. Like if I insert right here, instead of me going straight down with it, I would insert it trying to go through the middle. So therefore, at that point, I'm not doing north to south. I'm doing northwest going to southeast. And then I've added in another, I'm doing a 3, at least a 3 or sometimes a 4 rotation, which makes it tighter, and then I'm also making a different pattern. So I realized that I need to stop doing that, if I do go way over here, to go ahead and go straight down with it. And then I also realized that that even though I was thinking that I was going all the way down to the part that's locked and not leaving any gaps, I actually was leaving gaps. Because I was just looking through my hair and just kind of noticing how it just doesn't, it just kind of, in some areas, it doesn't look right. Like I kind of have